How can you get better from rheumatism with some simple diet measures? Inflammation is a major component in most rheumatic pain conditions or rheumatic diseases, therefore it is advisable to eat a good amount of food that reduces inflammation and reduce the consumption of food that contains inflammatory agents. Here are some simple dietary advices that may help reduce rheumatic conditions. Things you should eat to reduce rheumatism: fish, especially fat fish, fish oil, olive oil, walnut oil and rapeseed oil should be a part of your diet. The fat in these types of food, omega-3 polyunsaturated fat or omega-9 polyunsaturated fat, reduces inflammation. However, if you add these type of oils to your diet, you should reduce the intake of other types of fat, so that you do not get too much fat. You should also eat much vegetables, since also these make a body chemistry that reduce inflammation. Things you should not eat too much of: do not consume much soy oil and corn oil, since these types of fat increase inflammation. Most food you buy that is ready to eat from the factory or restaurant contain these types of fat. You should therefore reduce the consumption of food you do not cook yourself. Bread, cereals and products made of corn or cereals also increase the inflammation response, especially if they contain wheat. Wheat causes a special type of inflammation in the intestines called celiac disease in some individuals, but may also trigger inflammation of non-celiac type. However, full corn cereals and full corn bread are valuable types of food, so you should not stop eating them. But if you eat bread or corn products at every meal, you should reduce your intake of these and eat more potatoes, beans and peas. Things you should ideally not eat at all: you should not consume fat that has been chemically altered to give it another consistence. This type of fat has a very negative effect on the health and may be very potent inflammatory agents. Margarine, snacks, fast food and ready-made cakes or cookies often contain this kind of fat. Unfortunately, this type of fat is also often added to bread. A good idea could be to bake your bread yourself.